Good morning. I don't know if anybody was actually waiting for video number 3 this week of self-love, since we are in the month of love. And since no one's on yet, I'll do my quick intro for my YouTube people. If you don't know who I am, my name is Dr. Norma Reyes, and I have my PhD in adult professional community education, as well as a master's in counseling and guidance. And if that's not enough, I also am licensed in the state of Texas as an LPC, as well as all of my experience, life experience, which is equal to anybody else's experience out there. We all have valuable life experiences. So this month, my whole month, it's going to be about self-love, and also in relation to how doing things such as time management, meditation, having a schedule, a routine, how all of those things come down to being self-love. And so today's video is going to be super short because I'm showing myself some self-love. So I was supposed to do the video yesterday. I did not do it yesterday because I had run out of time on Wednesday. So I was trying to record them and then upload them and put them so you guys can have them in a row. But it worked really well. Everything's just falling apart. So yesterday I had a lot of unplanned events going on, and this week's just been a lot, like my husband likes to say, heavy. It's been a heavy week, and definitely just a lot more than I was expecting it to be, and I don't have to, we had a lot of leadership meetings at work with a lot of changes that are going on, and so yesterday's topic, which I'm going to talk about today, is about flexibility. So being flexible is self-love. So me being flexible with myself and my video schedule and everything else is really important. So I will talk a little bit more about that. So being flexible can mean a lot of different things. It can be flexible in in who you are, your identity. A lot of people want to be like this about their identity, like, this is who I am and you need to just accept it. And while I fully believe, completely be who you are, but there's also a time and a place for everything. I've always thought that, and especially when I'm upset about something, there's always a time and a place for everything. And I'm not saying that I haven't had moments of yelling at especially customer service, right? Poor customer service people get it. They poor people. But just a reminder, like when you do want to do something such as that, take a few days before you call whoever you're gonna call or talk to the manager. Sorry guys, let me adjust this before I continue to make noises. This feels like it's gonna fall off. Am I live? I don't even know what this is doing. Okay, cool. I am live. All right, so back to what I was saying about being flexible. Okay, my hair, a mess, always a mess. They'll never get it too fixed up. Anyway, so being flexible, fortunately my job is flexible too. Very fortunate for that. And yesterday mother-in-law was running late, and of course I was just getting frustrated with it, and nothing like about it. It wasn't even for me. I was concerned about my daughter being late to school, concerned to being late to her practice, and which she was like, it's okay. And then I was like, okay, well, what did your coach say? And she just had to run 10 laps, and so she's like, it's fine, it's okay, and that's usually my attitude, right? And always, I had a lot of good reminders yesterday. My peers, I got work done early, like I logged in early to make up for the time, and connected with the staff, and so I thought those were all really beneficial. And so I you got to remember, like, things happen for a reason. For whatever reason, we might never know. Maybe there was a car accident that would have happened. You never know those things, and it's easy to say and just kind of brush that off, but be flexible. Things happen. My blog posts, I write them out when I have time on the weekends or in the evenings, and then I schedule them out throughout the week in the mornings to come out. And so yesterday's blog post was unplanned events. And so I thought that was really funny that the day that I was having my most, like, just feeling like everything was out of control, my blog post was on that, and it just talked about that, what I'm talking about now, in a different sense. And so I really want to impress that on you guys about everything, right? So you could be flexible in the workplace. If you have to move in a different direction than you were thinking you wanted to do, just roll with it. It happens. In the blog post, I talked about getting laid off and how I didn't have anything planned other than I was prepared financially, since we were kind of told ahead of time. There's a lot of grant funding cut around that time. So I think I just kind of figured that something was coming down the line. And so fortunately for myself, I was prepared financially, and then I took that as an opportunity to explore other job opportunities without making any commitments in regards to full-time jobs. Let's see. So that's one way to be flexible. Be flexible in your personality. Definitely tell people that. Again, this week I've had leadership meetings with other departments. So within my own department, I'm definitely more of myself, more assertive, more expressing my concerns more candidly, I would say, maybe less filtered. And then when other leadership from different, I always stay within my lane, making sure with my director, if it's if what I'm gonna say or what I'm thinking is appropriate, because sometimes when emotion comes in, you want to express yourself, so you got to find out, like, is it really out of concern, or is it ego? Is it trying to prove something? And those things can get real blurry right away. And if everything can be blurred in any direction. So always check with someone else. Do I need an ego check when something's not going the way you want it to? And so what else? So for example, today I really wanted to give you guys a longer video, but I totally forgot. So this was not an unplanned event. It's just that I forgot that my son has an appointment today. So he turned 6 months. Whoop whoop. So I need to be logging off pretty soon. But that's like another thing. So yesterday I left work just a little bit early, about 30 minutes early, so that I could lay down and rest, because I had told my mom she could come so I could help her with her taxes. And these are all things that I want to do. It's just, this week was, like I said, my husband likes to call heavy. There's a lot more going on, and I just was just really tired. And so I went and lay down. I didn't actually get a nap in, but I did lay down, and when my mom got here, I helped her with some things. But I did get to do a little bit of recharging yesterday. I have a nifty wifty watch. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it says my body battery is at. I don't think that I got a full night's rest, but we'll see. 73. So that's a lot better than the other days. And I'll post a link to what kind of watch I have. I love it. It's my Garmin watch. So yes, that's all I have for today. Remember, be flexible. I was super flexible. Yeah, well, I mean, I was flexible because I had to be flexible. I don't know that I was pleasantly flexible yesterday. But, you got to take some time and just reflect and just let things go as they come. Excuse me. So Anyway, watch the other 2 videos if you haven't. Subscribe to my YouTube if you haven't. And have a great, great weekend. And maybe I'll surprise you guys with another live. We'll see. Bye.